I'm Jackson Holstein. I'm the winemaker, grower, and janitor here at Granville Wines.
I'm Ayla Holstein. I'm general manager, assistant everything, and together we are Granville Wine Co.
I got started in the winemaking industry at a pretty early age. I was born and raised here at Holstein Vineyard, our family vineyard. My father was a vineyard manager here in the Willamette Valley starting in the 80s.
I bought this place in 1984, and it was already planted and producing.
A lot of what I learned just happened through osmosis, following Dad around the back of the pickup truck from vineyard to vineyard and winery to winery.
Well, for years I grew grapes and delivered them to other wineries. He grew up to a discussion about wine around the dinner table and sipped and tasted wines from a young age and heard about it, and just being exposed to the conversation day in, day out.
The opportunity to do a lot of things in life, but ultimately I decided to return to the vineyard and the property which raised me, and I felt really lucky to eventually marry the woman that I grew up next door to, my wife, and I feel really lucky.
I was born and raised here in the hills of Dundee. I grew up just 2 properties over, literally a football throws away. Worked for a handful of different wineries, together and separately we did.
We sit at 740 feet elevation here in the Dundee Hills. It's 100% volcanic Jory soil, and in my opinion, this is the best soil Oregon has for premier Pinot Noir. We practice organic here at Holstein Vineyard, and from really the point in which these plants come out of dormancy in March or April, all the point in which we harvest the fruit, we focus on handling this fruit as carefully as possible with as low input as possible, and I think it makes for a product that I feel better about and reflects the time and place with real transparency and elegance and grace.
As a small producer, I really think you can highlight the quality over quantity. That's what we strive for. Casting our shadow in the vineyard and being able to taste through every barrel in any given day is really important to being able to make a quality end product.
At the end of the day, we're not a factory, we're a farm, and we go through every single barrel. We don't have employees. We do all the labor ourselves, and it comes through in the quality of the product. We may have no more than 50 barrels in our cellar at any one time, and each one of those barrels is tended to by us, as well as the plants. And so people know when they open a bottle of our wine that's what our soul goes into. We fight hard to make sure this process maintains some soul to it, and when they enjoy that glass of wine, know that that's a year's worth of labor that we put into it, and we hope they enjoy it.
It's particularly gratifying that my son took it on, and by extension Granville is my middle name, and now with 3rd generation on the way, it's particularly gratifying having seen where this area and where this property began.